everybody, this is Boog-ass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Marvel Legends Marvel Girl figure. So before we take a look at Marvel Girl, let's take a look at the accessories that she comes with. First up, she comes with the right leg of the Theta Sentinel Build-A-Figure. Up next, she comes with open hands, and I'm not really a fan of how these look. Moira McTaggart from this wave, she actually comes with brand new hands, and I wish they would have used the brand new hands cast in yellow, because I'm getting really tired of these old dated hands that Hasbro's been giving the female figures. And finally, she comes with her Krakoan houseplant, and this looks pretty good. It's pretty simple, but I like that they did include that. There's not really any specific way you're going to get this to stay in her hands because it will fall out, but this is the best way that I've gotten it, is kind of just resting in both hands. So taking a look at the head sculpt, I think Hasbro did a really good job for the most part. The mask looks really good. You can see the eyebrows painted on underneath the mask there. Her lips are done in a pink collar. And my main complaint with this head sculpt is the hair is sculpted really nicely, but there's really no paint variation. There's a little bit, but it's really, really hard to tell. So yeah, I'm probably going to go over top of it with some dark red. That way it just shows up a little more. The torso of this body is brand new because this uses a ball-jointed waist. This is one solid piece, and I really don't agree with Hasbro doing this because it really limits her articulation and posability. She uses the old female arms, and I think these were originally used on Kitty Pryde. I know these have been used before. I want to say the skirt is brand new, or maybe it was the skirt that was used with Gwen Stacy. But either way, there's just a slit on this side and nothing on this side, and it really hinders her articulation. You get barely any articulation out of her legs because of that. And looking at the top of the legs don't look too bad, but there's a seam running down the thighs down to the shins down here, and I think that looks really bad, especially this knee. You get some like cracking on the paint there, and the skin tone is painted over top of the yellow, and you can see some of the yellow showing through. Like up here it doesn't look bad because it's actually cast in skin tone. But yeah, they painted it over top of the yellow here, and that doesn't look great. I'm also not a fan of these shoes because, as you can see, these were used with Moira, and this is supposed to be skin tone right here. So it would have been nice if they would have given us some normal heels without that cut there, because they ended up just painting some yellow over top of it. But it looks like there should be some skin tone there. I don't know why they would have left it like that. So now, let's go over her articulation. She has a ball-jointed head that can look down just a little bit. The hair does hinder that a good bit. She can't really look back that far, but she can move her head side to side. She has ball-jointed shoulders. They can move out. They can move out all the way. She has single-jointed elbow that can only bend in that far. It would have been nice if they would have had some better articulation there, like maybe a deep cut instead of that. She has swivel at the wrist that can move side to side and up and down. She has a ball-jointed waist that can move back just a little bit, and down just a little bit, and it can move side to side really nicely. But yeah, that up and down movement is awful. She has ball-jointed hips, but as you can see, the dress does limit that, or the skirt, I should say. She can only kick forward this much. On the right side, you can get her kicking forward just a little bit more because of that slit right there, and back just a little bit. So yeah, this whole piece right here, I wish they would have put the slit all the way up, or at least on both sides. What would have been ideal is a fabric skirt. That way the articulation wouldn't be hindered in any way. She has a swivel at the thigh, double jointed knee, swivel at the ankle that can move down all the way, up all the way, and an ankle rocker. So now, let's do some size comparisons. First up, here she is next to the Love Triangle Jean Grey figure. And yeah, these are two totally different heights. So I guess maybe the new one should be a little bit taller. Because yeah, as you can see, she's a lot shorter. And they're supposed to be the same character. Here she is next to the Target exclusive Rogue. And I believe, I don't know if she's still in the same outfit, but at the start of House of X and Powers of X, Rogue was in her classic 90s outfit. And finally, there she is next to Nimrod the Lesser. So, overall, I was really excited to get this figure, but I have so many complaints with it. The articulation is awful, and getting her to stand is a nightmare, unless she's like leaning on someone or something like that. So yeah, I was really excited for this figure. But now that I have it in hand, I have way more complaints than I do likes with this figure. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.